Yo, what up, my crypto crew, both my seasoned pros and my I just downloaded Coinbase newbies. Today, we'll cover Europe's new MiCA rules, Michael Saavior's latest moonshot, Peter Schiff's newest hot take, talk of a July rate cut, and a sniff test on Realio, an ambitious new project turning real-world assets into on-chain tokens. If that's useful, hit like, subscribe, and share the link with anyone who thinks FOMO is a tasty dog food. MiCA shifts the spotlight to Europe. What's MiCA? Why do I care about this shit? What's it all about? Well, Europe's brand new markets in crypto assets law. It sets clear rules for exchanges, wallets, and stablecoins across all EU countries. The result? Well, big trading firms say they're routing more activity through Paris and Frankfurt because the rules are now predictable, unlike the current pie fight with US regulation. Takeaway: clear guidance attracts capital. If the US keeps arguing, Europe could become the default launchpad for new coins and new jobs. Think of MiCA as the first day of school with an actual timetable. Everyone knows where to sit, and fewer people get hit with spitballs. Michael Saaavior returns. That is right. Behold, Michael Saaavior. Michael Saylor now predicts all 21 Bitcoin could be mined, sold, and talked away by 2046. That's right, the same year we're supposed to see Ryan Gosling buzzing around in flying cars. 21 years from today. He still thinks prices will climb the whole way. Why we listen? Well, MicroStrategy already holds more than 1% of the total supply, so his bets matter. Every time Saylor speaks, somebody somewhere buys another Satoshi, and I temporarily forget my goddamn Wi-Fi password. Shit. Alright guys, you know I like to keep my ear to the floor for some fresh adoption news. And I got some for you. Kraken, crypto mortgages, and a China deal. Kraken lands an Irish license. That's right, Dublin just approved the exchange as an official e-money institution, letting it roll out EU-wide services under MiCA next year. Think of it as a VIP fast pass for the whole European market. Not only that, but Bitcoin-backed mortgages arrive in the USA. A federal housing regulator said lenders may count crypto as part of a borrower's risk profile. Translation? Well, your stack could soon help you buy a house. Just be ready to explain the price swings to the underwriter. He ain't gonna like that shit. China inks a trade accord on digital assets. Trump calls it a big first step. Analysts wonder if Brussels will copy-paste the idea into an EU-China framework. More open lanes for tokenized trade could mean fresh demand for stablecoins and CBDCs. That's right, guys, different players, same story. Europe just opened its front door to Kraken. US homebuyers may soon list Bitcoin next to their salary, and China is signing trade deals that run on tokens. In plain English, blockchain is moving out of the hype and into real-world contracts, bank forms, and custom paperwork you actually have to fill out. Alright guys, now our boy's back in the spotlight. Some of you like him, some of you hate him, but hey, Peter Schiff says he gets Bitcoin, sort of. Longtime gold champion Peter Schiff admitted he finally understands Bitcoin's appeal, but he still prefers a gold-backed token over a dollar-pegged stablecoin. He floated the idea of issuing his own gold tokens. Community reaction? Well, a mix of welcome aboard to took you long enough. Yeah, I'm not sure he'll ever fully be on board, but hey, Peter accepting Bitcoin is like your granddad switching from rotary phones to texting. Progress, yeah, but you're still sending a message in all caps, paps? Man. Alright guys, the next story is worth keeping an eye on, and I'd say it's all in your calendar for any of my crypto bros. Possible Fed rate cuts in July. Federal Governor Christopher Wallace said the central bank could cut rates as early as July if inflation keeps rising. Lower rates usually weaken the dollar and push investors towards high yields, high risk assets. Yes, that includes our good friend crypto. Translation for our newcomers: cheap borrowing often equals more money flowing into markets like Bitcoin and Ethereum. A rate cut is like turning a garden hose from a sprinkle into a goddamn shower. More water on all the plants and sometimes on the weeds too. Alright guys, it's my favorite time of the day is the sniff test. I love a good sniff test. So let's sniff the shit out of something. Alright? What we got? I'm thinking Realio. That's right, Realio and the rise of the tokenized real world assets. Real world assets, think real estate, private equity, even are moving on chain. The idea is simple. Split a building or a fund into digital shares. Anyone can buy, trade 24/7, and settle in seconds. Our candidate today is Realio, or ticker Rio. So how does it work and why do I care? Well, Realio runs its own Layer 1 chain and connects to Ethereum, Solana, Stellar, BNB chain, and Algorand. They're also iron-based. Their platform lets issuers tokenize assets while meeting security rules. Ability and compliance layer keeps regulators happy, but buyers still trade peer-to-peer. Nice. They just partnered with Valantis Capital on a $250 million tokenized pipeline, and with T0 ATS for regulated secondary trading on $300 million in future listings. Why I caught my nose? Well, over $50 million in luxury real estate already acquired. 3 funding rounds raised $20 million for a Bitcoin mining fund. Market cap is only $15 million, so even moderate success could multiply returns. Freehold Wallet beta drops July 1st, a non-custodial multi-chain wallet with on-ramp, off-ramp staking, and a no-fee tokenized studio. Big shout out to our boy Barry from the Rio Telegram channel for background details. Appreciate the homework help. So what's the verdict? Well, Realio passes today's sniff test. Smells like a legit attempt to bring Wall Street deals to regular people. As always, do your own research and never invest rent money in a fresh paint project. Alright guys, we like to hear from you. Community questions, let's do it. Will MiCA push crypto innovation to Europe? Does Saylor's 21-year timeline sound realistic or like science fiction? And finally, which project should face next week's sniff test? Post your thoughts below. Smart or funny comments get on-screen credit. Europe finally writes the rulebook. Kraken gets the keys. Your Bitcoin might soon help you buy a house. China signs a tokenized power trade deal. The Fed flirts with rate cuts. Schiff begrudgingly nods to Satoshi, and Realio is turning skyscrapers into tap-to-trade tokens. Keep learning, keep laughing, and remember, decentralize the shit out of everything. FitRex out.